MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Vida Blue gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 107.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Rod.
Up next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Kepler, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
We got full count.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And this will be fouled away. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1 in there, and it's even now. 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Walter Johnson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded by Carew. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pause, now the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. Inside and low. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And right into the shift. Chapman brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
I can't lose, Paul.
Marwin Gonzalez would be next. skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Hunter's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting six, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So digging in now, Ramon Laureano to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Base hit, and the A's are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Way to upset a hitter's timing.
In is Torrey Hunter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High chopper towards first. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Austin Allen, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Austin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
One gone for the A's here in the third, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in will be the DH, Jason Giambi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so You have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He's set. The 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line hard, but foul. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Standing in, Matt Olson. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Squared that one up just a little late. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. The A's lead it 1-0. Now in the box, Rod Carew as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
At the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. One there, back to first, but it's right over his head. So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that misses. 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Mitch Garver will be next. One out and a runner on second base. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. First and second now, one man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That's inside.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Hunter. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 22.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's fouled away. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that misses for ball 1. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with the fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Torrey Hunter, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Tony Kemp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 1 and the Twins nothing. Digging in once again, Rod Carew. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen. The
1-0 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Twin strand of pair. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jason Giambi.
Designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this one just misses off the corner.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Carew ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Matt Chapman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Chapman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning, that retires the side. A's strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Three and 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Marvin Gonzalez.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a ball on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Torrey Hunter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Popped up. Garver has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
At the plate, Tony Kemp 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hunter coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
Stepping up now, Max Kepler. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. Three and 0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready once again, Rod Carew. He went down on strikes last time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One and one, here it is. In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 30, Byron Buxton.
Fouled away. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. And no one will get this one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. first offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Ball 3.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Byron Buxton will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 30, Byron.
Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tyler Duffy.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now here it comes.
No balls, 2 strikes. The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Left side, but well foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He pulls this one into right, and Giambi is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Matt Chapman would be next. And the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. The A's strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
43, Dennis Eckersley.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And another foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope, upstairs.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll, 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Eckersley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they're up now in Oakland. Just over 35,000 strong. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Athletics led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Vida Blue gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Walter Johnson is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Dennis Eckersley records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.